Okay, Ethan, how's the x going to be changed?
It's going to be x times 2.
Right. The only part that's a little different is the fact that we have a dilation. We haven't seen that yet. But notice it's a vertical dilation, so that's only with the y. And so that just means you're going to multiply the y times 3. And then it goes down 3. So what do we do there, Kendrick? Subtract 3. So there's our formula. So I'm going to do the first x and y coordinate for h of x. So for h of x, I take x minus 2. Well, x is negative 3 minus 2. So that's negative 5. See where I got that? Good. I'm going to color code it. This one, that's where that's coming from. Okay, the next one, for the y, I would do 3 times 5 minus 3. So that's 15 minus 3, which is 12. So your ordered pair is negative 5, 12. Okay, do that for the rest of them. I'm going to come around and see how you're doing. If you have questions, great time to ask me. Yes, sir. What? Oh, the 5 came from right here. That's the 1. Good question. People around you have now been checking them, so if you haven't had yours checked, did you forget to multiply by 3? Yeah, you looked at the 1 instead of the 1. Okay, so if you're done, kind of check with somebody around you. The number, wait a minute. It's still minus. Negative 12 minus. Oh, okay, yeah. It's just the sign. Adding and subtracting. Okay. So I'm just going to write these in. Negative 3, 0, negative 1, negative 15, 1, 0, and 3, 3. Anybody have any questions on any particular one? Okay. Hold that there for a second. Okay. Okay, the back one. I want you to totally do this one. So, number 3 here, q of x. I want you to write down the 3 things, because there are 3, by the way, and then do your xy formula here. And you don't have to go ahead and fill in the coordinates or anything. You can get the formula. I figure you can fill in the rest of it. So without me walking you through all that. in case you're wrong, I wouldn't go ahead and fill in the coordinates. Okay, Jose, what's this negative right here do? Yep. Good. Give me another transformation. Shelby, yeah, give me another one. Down 2. I'm going to put it right here. Excellent. And then give me the last one, Kendrick. Yeah, so you have negative x plus 3 equals 0. Shifts which way? To the right, yeah. Okay, you see why? So that's positive 3, so that's why it's to the right 3. So now reflecting across the y-axis means it goes this way. So is that changing the x-coordinate or the y-coordinate? The x. So it's the x that I'm going to put a negative in front of. So I have negative x, just means change the sign of. Negative x is to the right 3, so plus 3. And then down 2, so y minus 2. And then I feel confident that you can fill in the rest of those. Okay, the last thing that this section is about is piecewise functions. Now, these functions are what we've already done. It's just now we're going to put more than one of them together. We're going to put a couple of them together. And I'll just be honest with you up front, most people hate piecewise functions. And that's just because you kind of have to think a little bit more than just with a regular function. But know that you can always do like an XY chart if you need to, if you get stuck. Okay, so I'm going to start with this first one. I know that that's a quadratic because of that squared. So I know it's going to have some kind of u in it. But this part gives me a stopping and a starting point.